Sunday out there so far. Everybody has a good afternoon. Hope everybody continue to stay safe in tropical development right now, because this system here is trying to take some of the moisture. Sean is trying to take some of the moisture as well. As well, of the storm as well. So I would not be surprised to see this thing may not even develop, but there's a possibility, but right now everybody's still thinking it's going to become Tropical Storm Tammy. I did too. But like I say, right now it's just a cluster, just some disorganized thunderstorms. And look very, very. But we'll take a look at some information on it and see what the information shows. But it looked like and also there look like and also there's a system here pulling moisture back toward the African coast, like a little frontal boundary setting right near it as well. So that may prohibit this thing to become a tropical depression or a tropical storm. Now, like I said, this one here could become something. It looks kind of suspicious to me, but right now this tropical wave that's Invest 94L looks kind of poorly organized. Kind of looks almost like Sean right now, kind of getting shredded apart by some wind shear. Look like out there in the tropical Atlantic. But we'll keep an eye on that and see what happens. We got another system up here moving on off to the northeast. Ain't got no development. Also got another system here just south of the Nova Scotia. To the Gulf of South America and Central America as well. Alright, well, if you're a new viewer and you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and if you want, like I said, if you know anybody that want to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, send them my way. Try to tell all your friends and family and neighbors and relatives and whoever, if they want to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, tell them they welcome to. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get the forecast here. Let's move on to Tropical Depression Sean. On the satellite imagery, here's Sean. Still kind of very, very disorganized. It has winds now of about 30 miles per hour. Still very disorganized. Like I said, it's got a little moisture to the left, left of the center, and also to the east of the center as well. We got a cold front to the north. That should kind of give a little wind shear. It should finish shredding Sean the rest of the way apart. Alright, let's move on to some information on Sean, Hurricane Center. All right, you can see here the 11A M advisories. It's just pretty much just a remnant low, remnant depression. So I might as well say a remnant low, and it should dissipate by sometime tomorrow, maybe even today later on, maybe later today or tomorrow. Maybe dissipate here in the tropical Atlantic, as that cold front north of the area should kind of prohibit development any further. All right, it was located near latitude 17.7 north, longitude 47.1 west. Maximum sustained winds are 30 miles an hour with higher gusts and movement to the west-northwest of 10 miles an hour. Classified as tropical depression with winds of less than 39 miles per hour. All right, now let's take a look at the Spaghetti-O models here of this system and the forecast track per the model runs. Alright, you can see here's the center of the storm. Continue to move on off to the west-northwest. Then it's going to take that turn to the north. Here, Bermuda. You may get affected by the remnants of this depression over here in Bermuda. Might even get a little bit of activity here in the northeastern portion of the Windward Island, Leeward Island. If it comes a little further to the south, like this model here showing, you could get a little bit of activity off of it, but it shouldn't be maybe just a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind, maybe out of that little system. But if it passes well to the north, you guys will be a-okay. All right, let's take a look at the intensity guidance of the system. See, there it is, 25 knot winds equal to 30 miles per hour. Keep it into tropical depression status. There's a couple models want to take it back to tropical storm status. But right now, I'm going with tropical depression, and it should dissipate as that cold front drops. In Ohio. Show you what I'm talking about. This here's a closer view of this system. You can see here, you can see that the precipitation, you remember yesterday it was well defined. This afternoon is this kind of like it, just starting to kind of the dry air look like it's trying to take over most of the shower and thunderstorm activity. Right now, I still do not have a closed circulation, so that's why it's not a tropical depression. But like I said, as you can see here on the satellite imagery, like it would yesterday and also on Friday, it would look better Friday. Like I said, the way I'm seeing it right now, I don't think this thing may be at it. There's a possibility it could, but the way I'm looking at it right now, it kind of do not look too good for tropical storm development. Islands here, as you can see here, pretty well compacted all the way through about 96 to 120 hours out. Still kind of just bends around here and there, and then finally takes that kind of northeastward turn north of the Leeward Islands, maybe pretty close to the central and northern Leeward Islands. But like I said, the Caribbean Sea look like it may be out of the picture. Look like it maybe I'm expected to turn to the north if it do become a tropical cyclone. So just stay with me and I'll have more on it. But right now, like I said, it's not looking. It ain't looking too good right now. Alrighty. Well, here's the intensity guidance. See, the winds had dropped back to 20 knots now, so it's about 25 miles per hour. See, according to this here, it keeps it all the way to about 24 to 36 hours now before it even becomes a tropical storm. If it do become one, like I said, the way it's looking today, it's not looking too promising to become a tropical storm. Even though the intensity guidance is showing tropical storm status, it's looking kind of looking not too good, folks. But I'll keep an eye on it and see what happens. If anything gets organized, it will become Tropical Storm Tammy. If not, it will just remain a tropical wave, maybe a tropical depression, maybe a weak tropical storm at most, maybe. But I'll have more on it tonight and also again tomorrow on it. But way I'm seeing it today, it don't look too promising to become a tropical storm at this time. Can it become a tropical storm? Yes, it still has a shot at becoming a tropical storm. I'm just saying, way I'm seeing it this morning or this afternoon, it's not looking too promising at this time. All right. Well, that's your tropical update here. Let's move on to the watches, warning, and advisory map for our location here across the nation. All right, you can see here we still got them gale warnings, coastal small craft advisory, storm warnings up here in portions of the mid-Atlantic region, northeastern United States, from up here near Boston all the way down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Also, we got some coastal flood advisories for portions of the Washington, D.C. area, New Jersey region as well, and also up toward the Jacksonville, Florida region. Small craft advisory also in effect for areas of the Florida area, off the coast of Florida, near the Miami area. Same over here from the Big Bend through the Panhandle to southeast Texas. We got frost advisory, freeze warnings in effect for Kansas, Nebraska, and also in Oklahoma as well, in North Texas. High wind watch in effect for portion of Montana. Also, we got a few little hydro issues over here in portion of Washington State. Also, we got some small craft advisory, gale warning in effect from Washington State down to Southern California. The Hawaiian Chain Island looks a-okay. And we have some winter weather advisories across portions of northern Alaska, southern Alaska, and some special weather statements south. Coastal areas still got them small craft advisories in effect for you guys as well. Alright, we're going to finally wrap the video up with the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook and precipitation. Alright, as you can see here, we got near normal temperatures expected from Maine all the way down into much of Florida. Also over toward a portion of Michigan, and also up here in the portion of South Dakota, and also into Montana. We got above normal temperatures expected down here in southern Florida, and also back through the Panhandle, Florida, all the way back up toward the Mississippi area, all the way back over toward Washington, Oregon State, through California, and also into portion of Arizona. Well above normal temperatures expected across Texas, also in the portion of Utah, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, and also in the portions of Arkansas and Louisiana. Alright, we got near normal temperatures on the west side of Alaska and below normal central and eastern areas. Alright, the precipitation. And we're expecting near normal precipitation across northern Maine, back down portion of New York State, back to Michigan, also back over to Minnesota, through much of Texas, Louisiana, portion of Mississippi, all the way back up to Illinois, Indiana, and portion of Ohio. Same over here, Washington State, Oregon State, also in Idaho, Nevada, and portion of California. Below normal precipitation expected over portion of Maine, all the way down to the Carolinas, all the way down into Florida, through Georgia, also in Alabama, portion of Mississippi, all the way back up to portion of central and southern Indiana, and also Ohio as well. And above normal precipitation expected over much of Montana, back over to portion of northwest Minnesota, through much of Texas. Well, through central and west Texas, that is, also back into Arizona, back into Southern California, Nevada. Alright, and well above normal precipitation expected over portions of northern Colorado through Wyoming, portions of Montana. Also in Alaska, we got some over here in portions of, well, I might say above normal precipitation is put much across much of Alaska and near normal south, below normal along the southern, very tip southern areas there as well. Alright, above normal on the northern Hawaiian Chain Island, near normal for central and south is below normal precipitation. Alright, and above normal temperatures expected for much of the Hawaiian Chain Island as well. Alright, well, that's today's forecast. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Sunday afternoon, folks. Take care.